Hello everyone and welcome back to the F1 Ultimate Career, where we're taking ourselves from zero to hero. Today we have the first rendition of the Indian Grand Prix, a new track for us, a new track for the sport. So yeah, very excited to get our hands on this one today. And Fernando Alonso is also very excited to get his hands on his fourth World Championship trophy. He secured it last time out in Korea after Lewis Hamilton got hit by Robert Kubica into turn 3 on the first lap. So it was over before it started, really. So yeah, real shame for him, but massive congratulations to the Ferrari driver. But it's not done yet in the constructors. McLaren lead the way by 71 points ahead of McLaren. Red Bull are mathematically out of the race. So if Ferrari beats McLaren by 18 points here today in India, then they too will have the Constructors' World title. I think that's the first one since they were awarded it in 2007. So yeah, well done to them. It's bound to happen, but it's not over until it's over. There's just one more thing we need to go through before we head to qualifying. Let's have a look. That's right, Karun Chandhok, he's back. Of course he is. He would not miss his home race. His maybe his one and only chance to drive in his home race for an Indian team. So yeah, he's back. He's replaced Adrian Sutil for this weekend. He drives alongside Kamui Kobayashi, who's had a great start to life at Force India. So yeah, it's going to be really exciting to see what the home driver can do around this new track. It's going to be new for everyone, so it's a clean slate. It's a good opportunity for someone like Karun to have a good weekend. Alright, there's no other changes. We're ready for the third last race of the season. Let's go. Well, here we are. New Delhi, new track. Haven't got fair. You thought I had no experience around Korea. I have got even less around here. I don't really even remember the circuit, to be quite honest. But it's going to be exciting for me as well. It should mean it's a little bit harder for us this weekend. Obviously, we had a bit of a topsy-turvy race last time out. But I'm going to give you guys well, I'm going to show you a lap around here with no comms. Enjoy. Alright, well, there you go. That's a lap of this new Delhi circuit. That's, what, just over 2 seconds quicker than Maldonado. So, yeah, got a lot of good pace, even though that lap... Oh, God, hello, Hamilton. Yeah, that lap was a little bit scruffy, wasn't it? So, yeah, clearly got a lot of pace, but if you want to keep it clean, then we're going to have to scrub up on some of our skills. But yeah, that should easily be us through to Q2. don't really need to say anything else, really.
Good work. We're through to the next session.
Well, even though we were a lot faster than the rest there, the rest of the field managed to catch up quite quickly. I still thought I was confident enough to get through without going out for another run. Yes, 15th was clearly a scrappy lap then, and yeah, there's time to find. But there's no more time to be found for Kamui Kobayashi, who has been knocked out once again in Q1. And his teammate has made it through. Where's Chandok? Up in P9. Alright, well done on his return. Good for him. But yeah, his teammate not so lucky. And he joins the usual suspects down there. D'Ambrosio leading the way for the back markers. Then it's Heikki Kovalainen, Danny Close, Sam Bird, Bruno Senna and Jarno Trulli. 5/10 off of Senna. That's not great for the Lotus driver. Alright, well, there's clearly time to find. Same goes for Kubica, I guess, down here. But yeah, who's setting the pace? Lewis Hamilton, 007. A James Bond gap between him and Alonso. Alright, let's go to Q2.
2 minutes remaining in the session. We need a good lap here or we're out of qualifying.
Yep, 2 minutes to go. Probably got only one more chance, really. That first lap got ruined by stuttering at the start of my lap, and I just completely cut the first corner, so my lap got invalidated. So we've probably got one more chance. Oh god, don't lock up into the hairpin. That's probably one of the most important corners of the whole circuit, which sets you up for this massive back straight. So yeah, don't want to get your entry wrong into that corner, although we are 7/10 up, going purple in the first sector, so it's looking good. Oh god, don't cut. Come on, I just need to get a lap in here. Oh my god, I keep getting stuttering. Thankfully that wasn't a lap invalidation there. I thought that was going to be. That was a huge cut. But the stewards are letting me off clearly. I've just completely forgot to use my curves as well. So that's great. Come on, up to the line. What's it going to be? It's not good enough. It's 15th. We're going to have to go again. We have no choice. Do we have the tyres though? This is our third flying lap in this session. Well, this lap has felt better, but the tyres, I don't think they're going to agree with us. We've got one more corner to go. We've met the apex quite nicely there. Run up to the line. It's going to be me or Massa. It's Massa. It's P12 for us. Where has the pace gone this weekend? We were really fast in Korea, but clearly not working for us this weekend. And yeah, not really getting to grips with this track, this new track for us. So it is what it is. P12, we're out in Q2, and I think we've been joined by our teammate, Sergio, down in P17. Kroon Chandok 16th at his home Grand Prix on his return back to the paddock. Vitaly Petrov down there once again in the Renault P15. Nico Hulkenberg 14th, Danny Rick in 13th, then myself and Jaime Alshari. 25 thousandths off of reaching Q3, which would have been good for him in the Toro Rosso. Yeah, Toro Rosso have had a really poor season. Only 10 points to show for the season. So yeah, it's been a bit of a struggle for those guys. They've been close, but just don't seem to have any pace in the race. Oh well. Let's see who has made it through and is setting the pace. It's Mark Webber this time, just ahead of Lewis Hamilton. So it's looking very competitive at the front. Fernando down in P8, but he's probably taken his foot off the gas a little bit. He's already won the championship, so what else does he need to prove? But well done to Pastor Maldonado up in P7 there. And then Nick Heidfeld once again beating Nico Rosberg in qualifying. But let's see what happens in Q3. We won't be taking part, so we will find out tomorrow for the race. I'll see you guys there. Alright, good morning, good afternoon and good evening from wherever you're tuning in from today for the 2011 Indian Grand Prix, the first time the F1 circus has come to this country. And yeah, very excited, although I am starting in P12, so going to be right in the thick of it today. Going to be very important to keep a clean nose right at the start. And yeah, we've made it a little bit harder for us than we should have, but Oh well, we've always done well in the races, and the strategy should help us today. But saying that, we didn't take part in Q3. If you're eagle-eyed there, you'll see the order scrolling down at the bottom, and you will have seen who was on pole. Yes, it's Sebastian Vettel in his Red Bull. Red Bull very dominant here in real life. So let's see if Vettel can get his and their first win of the season, which is a crazy statement. Yeah, not sure how they haven't won a race yet this season, but Fernando Alonso down there in P6. Yeah, like I said, he's come down a gear, so yeah, he's just going to be enjoying himself, it looks like. But his teammate Felipe Massa's done well to be up there in P2. So yeah, it's going to be exciting at the front. Let's see what happens. Let's have a look at what we're going to be doing in our race, though. Our strategy, we've got the luxury of starting on new tyres as we didn't make it to Q3. And look at that. It's a rarity nowadays, a two-stop in F1 2011. Look at that. Options to primes, nice and simple. But we've seen how drastic the tyre wear can be this season, so we'll take that with a pinch of salt. But that's clearly going to be the quickest way round this race. All right, nothing else to talk about. It's going to be tetchy at the start, but we just got to get on with it. Let's go. Yeah, fair enough, Andy. I wouldn't say anything either. All right, it's go time here in India for the first time. Let's go. All right, trying to look for a path through the field here. We've got Kubica moving a bit mad ahead of us. There's a big crash behind us. It doesn't look too bad. It's Ricciardo again, crashing at the first turn in Korea, and he's done that once again in India. What a shame, as there goes another one. That's Al-Ghashari this time, so both the Toro Rossos out with their front wings gone. I think I heard someone else go out there, as you can see right back there in the distance, but we're up to P10. Thank you very much. We've got Kubica behind us, so he'll be going full guns blazing at the start here. We've got Nick Heidfeld, who's had a bit of a poor start, starting from 7th place, but anyway, I think I just saw Felipe Massa in the lead of this race, so yeah, Red Bull again bottling here today, but we're catching up with these guys pretty quickly here. Let's see if we can make any moves. Right, yeah, the well, you join us on lap 6 here. It's been completely neutral since the start of the race. Complete carnage on the first lap, but yeah, it's kind of been the status quo ever since then. We've been stuck in a DRS train. Yeah, we've been stuck in a DRS train, so we've managed to keep up with these guys ahead of us, but yeah, Heidfeld just doesn't have the grunt to get past Maldonado at this point. But Maldonado losing touch to the pack ahead, so maybe Heidfeld could put a move on to Williams, which would help us, because I think we would be quicker than Maldonado, but not quicker than Heidfeld. Yeah, I'm not even needing. Not even needing to use my KERS at the moment. Is here. We got our pit stop at the end of this lap. Let's see. Thank you, Andy. Let's see if we've got any potential for an undercut on any of these guys ahead of us. But yeah, DRS train, can't really do much. Let's see what the pit stops bring. Right, Heidfeld staying out, but Maldonado coming in. So let's see what Heidfeld's got with fresh air. But we're going to be holding up all these guys in the pits. That's how I felt last season. So have that basically. All right, let's not have that happen to ourselves. Okay, we got to wait for Kovalainen and Maldonado to come through, but that's fine. We were behind Maldonado anyway. Right, P14 at the moment. Keen, yeah, P14. Only one more stop to go. And now we've got a really good chance of getting past Maldonado here.
Set of prime tyres on. You only have to stop once now. One stop left.
There's a couple more people in, including my teammate, and that's Heidfeld up ahead. So he has done the overcut on Maldonado. So Maldonado clearly struggling. I really need to get past him if I want to progress with my race. Let's try and set him up down the straight here. He doesn't have DRS. Let's use all of our curves here. Don't really have the straight line speed, but we've got the distance. This straight is luckily very, very long. So yeah, we've got loads of time to get this move done, and thank you very much. Up into P11, but it should be a net 9th place once a couple more people ahead of us come in for their stops. I think I can just about see a Virgin in the pack, so yeah, clearly they need to get out of the way. I'm not sure who that is. I have a feeling it's D'Ambrosio, so surely not doing the one stop. I assume he's on prime, so hopefully he'll get out of the way soon, and then we can try. Thank you, Andy. Yeah, we can try and impose ourselves on the Mercedes, but I think they're a step quicker than us today, I feel. Ooh, okay, nice move from Heidfeld, taking his opportunity to get past his teammate. Fair play. Yep, we're still stuck in this DRS train, and we're also stuck behind Sam Bird, actually. It's not D'Ambrosio in that Virgin. Sam Bird going long on a set of primes, clearly trying to do a pretty backward strategy, but hopefully it comes to fruition for him. Obviously no back markers have scored apart from Kovline in Italy since Australia, so yeah, it's been a bit of a harder season for the back markers to try and get into this top 10, but Sam Bird, if anyone could do it, it's going to be him after his 7th place back in Australia, which seems like ages ago now. But, okay, Maldonado, please don't have a sniff. Alright, P10 now as I think it was Kobayashi came into the pits. But yeah, it's going to be any time soon, surely, until Bird comes in ahead of us. Right, Bird finally in. Okay, yep. Bird finally in for his pit stop, and we have been unleashed. It's Heidfeld leading the way, and then it's Rosberg. Bit of a gap up to, I think that's Fernando Alonso in P6, so yeah. It's going to be pretty interesting to see what happens between the two Mercedes here, to see if they work together or if they start racing. Hopefully, for our sake, they start racing. We've got to run on Rosberg here. He doesn't have DRS from his teammate anymore. I'm going to have to use the whole of my Kurz battery to get past him, but it's worth it. Look at him with half a front wing. Oh God, keep your eyes peeled. Jesus, don't let him back up the inside. It's going to be a drag race down into T4, I think it is. Yep, that's a move done. Up into P8. Yeah, he's just lost touch with Heidfeld, clearly lacking some downforce. So yeah, up into P8 for us. That was another textbook move. Now we need to catch up to his teammate, Nick Heidfeld, in 7th place.
You need to find some speed. The car behind is closing in.
I don't think he is, Andy. I've just passed him. Right, finally in for our 2nd stop of the race. This that middle stint, was a bit of a doozy. Nothing really happened apart from getting past Rosberg, but yeah, not a lot has happened as Heidfeld nearly gets his nose chopped off by Alonso ahead. But we're still behind Heidfeld. We're well ahead of Rosberg. I'm not quite sure what's happened to him, and Maldonado now ahead of Rosberg. So yeah, clearly something happened to the German between their pit stop. But yeah, you would have noticed I came in a lap later than scheduled. No real reason, but I wanted this last stint to be a bit nicer for the tyres. So if we can put some sort of onslaught onto Highfield, then we do have the tyres for it. But yeah, he's been very quick. Haven't really been able to make any sort of move on him, and clearly Alonso ahead struggling as well. So yeah, not a lot has happened. Still got 10 or so laps to go. Yeah, I think there's someone ahead who needs to make their pit stop. I assume it's Kobayashi, and then we'll be back up into 8th place, and then we can fight Highfield to the end of the race for that P7, top of the midfield. So yeah, that's the objective. Try and get past Nick. We make a move on Highfield, even into T1. Not quite, don't quite have the confidence around the outside. Maybe switch back on, but it's good racing here between myself and the German. This fight for P8 is really hotting up. It's a bit of a cut from us, but we're going to take it. DRS, use all the curves, save a little bit just to get us over the line, and it should be a copy and paste of what we did to Rosberg. Thank you very much. There's a lot of racing going on up ahead, all getting bunched up behind Kobayashi, who is look at that. I think he's keeping, what, 5 drivers behind him, so he's giving this one to Massa on a plate here. Okay, I need to keep it on the road, but we should be able to catch up with these guys, because Kobayashi doing us a massive favour. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to pass any of them, but just being able to catch up, oh god, so much understeer into that corner there. Car feels so lazy in there. But yeah, Kobayashi doing the business, not just for himself, not just for me, but for Massa, who is running away with this one so far. Surely Kobayashi's in this lap. No, he isn't. Still defending from Hamilton up there, who is in P3 at the moment. Yeah, thank you, Kobayashi.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep that up.
Well, that's a nice move. I think Button's just gone down the inside of Vettel, and so has Alonso. Vettel losing 2 places in one go here. Could it be 3? We just don't. I want to use the curves, but I'll save it. Vettel has lost out, and I think that's Webber down the inside of Hamilton up ahead. A lot of good racing between the AI here. The 2 McLarens just up ahead going side by side, but Hamilton will have the inside. But I think he's actually backed out as Vettel's gone down the inside of Alonso now. What is going on? Insane racing here. Kobayashi at the forefront of it all, but no one being able to get past him, surprisingly. But a lot of shuffling going on up ahead. Let's see if we can get involved. Again, realistic damage. I don't want to stick my nose up the inside and just lose my whole front end. So yeah, we've got to make sure we take the right opportunities when they arise. Again, Alonso down the inside of Vettel. Still going on up ahead of us, but he just can't get involved. As, yeah, we don't quite have the pace to make a move. Oh, that's Vettel! It was a matter of time as Highfield into the back of me as well. So they've both lost their front wings. Oh dear. Yeah, like I said, it was a matter of time before there was an incident, and then there was 2. So Vettel again from pole position. He has completely ruined his race, slamming into the back of Fernando Alonso, and Highfield also hitting me in all of that. So yeah, 2 Germans out of the running. That's going to promote, I think that's going to promote my teammate up into the points, luckily. So oh dear, Kobayashi though, still going. He's on that 1 stop today. Surely he's going to get a puncture and not finish. It'd be such a shame if that happens. Oh, we've got an insane run on Alonso here. What a run out of T2. Can we? Oh, he's backed out. Thank you, Alonso. Clearly not gunning for it this weekend, but yeah, he's let us through. Thank you very much. All right, P6. Next up is Hamilton. Oh, Alonso, what are you doing? That's not my fault. What are you doing? Oh, horrible angle. He's just gone in way too hot. Yeah, he's like speeding up in the middle of the corner and he's slammed into the back of us. Yeah, not sure what you're doing there, mate. I don't think that's my fault. Yeah, another one in this front group to lose their front wing. Oh dear. Oh, hello. I think Webber's finally made a move past Kamui, who is pulling off an absolute miracle here. I'm not sure how he hasn't got a puncture. Hopefully I haven't given him the commentator's curse, but yeah, incredible if he can get that Force India on the podium here at their home race. That would be insane if Force India could get one of their cars. Imagine if it was Chandok though. Imagine if it was Chandok. I'm not sure where he is in this race. He's outside the points somewhere. Yeah, Kobayashi, if he can do that, he is going to pull off a madness, as he did in Malaysia last year. So, yeah, only 2 laps. Oh, no, he's in! Oh, he's in! That's such a shame. I think he will still get points today, as, yeah, a lot of people have lost their front wings because of him, but yeah, not quite a podium today. At least I didn't curse him by getting a puncture, but yeah, I'm kind of glad that he came in. Otherwise, yeah, I think he was pretty doomed. Yeah, who comes in with 2 laps to go? That is bonkers. But I think if you can see there on the map, he's just come out behind Maldonado, so he could still get up into P6, which would really still be really good for him and his team.
Much longer. We need you to pass him.
Okay, Andy, 1 lap to go. Obviously, he's trying to push us to get past Hamilton here, but the McLaren's working well to keep me behind. I assume he's going to have DRS here, and I won't be able to make a move. I'm going to save up my curves just in case. That's a nice run through turn 3, but yeah, he's got the DRS. He should have more than enough to keep me behind. Although I do have the slipstream on him. Can I maybe make a move? No, he's got that top speed on me. So, yeah, I think that is going to be it. There's no real other opportunities or corners to make a pass here. So I think it's going to be P5 for us today. But after starting P12, I'm really happy with this, if we can bring it home. Wow, Felipe Massa, thoroughly deserved winner today. Well done to him. And it's going to be P5 for us today. Hamilton slowing down, just about can't get him. P5 though, great result.
That's a solid 5th place and 10 points. Good job.
Wow. I don't know if you guys could see that, but we're going to touch on that in a second. Massa wins by nearly 9 seconds, mainly thanks to Kamui Kobayashi, but I think he was fast enough to win anyway today. So well done to the Brazilian. Mark Webber in P2 in the Red Bull, then it's Jenson Button in P3, Lewis Hamilton P4, and ourselves in P5, so a British 3-4-5. Pastor Maldonado, good points for Williams in their fight against Force India. Sergio Perez, my teammate, up in P7. And look at that! Heikki Kovalainen, 8th place in the Lotus. 4 big points for him, keeping it clean, and he has really found that fruitful today. Well done to him. Great result for him and his team. Vitaly Petrov P9. Well done. Getting to up to P15. Oh my God, Bruno Senna getting in P10. Wow, what congratulations to him. First point for him this season, and HRT back on the score sheet. Things you love to see. Finishing ahead of Nick Heidfeld, who obviously hit us in the rear early on, well, right towards the end of that race. Jerome D'Ambrosio again, his best finish of the season, so well done to him. Sebastian Vettel, our pole sitter today, in 13th place. Sam Bird 14th, who was running ahead of us at one point. Fernando Alonso, our championship winner, is clearly relaxing now, but yeah, he slammed into us again and wasn't our fault. Danny Close in P16 is compatriot there. Nico Hulkenberg 17th, Yana Trulli, Kubica, Alguersuari, Rosberg, Kobayashi. What happened to Kobayashi at the end there? No idea. He was obviously running P3, he came out P6, P7, and now he's 22nd. What has happened there? But Danny Rick and Karun Chandhok are DNFers today on the first lap, no less. So yeah, real shame for Chandhok on his return to the paddock. Wow, 2 back markers scoring points just because they kept their noses clean. So massive congratulations to Kovalainen and Senna there. It's P5 for us today. Let's have a look at the championship standings after today's race. Okay everyone, here are the standings after today's India Grand Prix. Fernando Alonso, yeah, it's all secured for him, but Lewis Hamilton creeps up a little bit, gets under that 100 point mark. I think the gap's what, 93 points, so yeah, not as crazy anymore. We've got Jenson Button and Mark Webber only separated by 5 points, and then Massa, after his first win of the season, moves past Vettel. We're only 17 points behind Vettel at this point, so could we steal 6th place? That would be really shocking if Vettel didn't come in the top 6. Then we've got Michael Schumacher, obviously retired after his win in Germany. Then we've got Kubica and Petrov making a Renault sandwich with the 2 Mercedes as the filling. That battle for 13th is really heating up now. Pastor Maldonado goes to the front of that after finishing in 6th. He's joint with Sergio Perez on 18 points. Then it's Nico Hulkenberg and then Sutil and Kobayashi. But Kobayashi should have been up there as well after his great race. So yeah, really disappointing what happened to him. And then towards the bottom of the order, we've got Kovalainen making up 3 spots up into 20th place ahead of the likes of Chandhok, Close and Ricciardo. And again, Bruno Senna, after his first point of the season, moves ahead of Liuzzi, Trulli and Jerome D'Ambrosio. In the constructors standings, 69 points is the gap between Ferrari and McLaren. So if McLaren want to stay in this race up until Brazil, then they have to beat Ferrari by 26 points in Abu Dhabi next time out if they want any chance of taking it to the last race. Mercedes still not able to break that 200 point barrier. Then it's us in 5th, 38 points ahead of Renault now. That's kind of dead in the water, so we should be securing 5th place, which is a massive achievement for us this season. Elsewhere in the standings, we've got Williams and Force India. Their fight for 7th place always heating up. Williams have taken 7th place though after Maldonado's 8 points. And look at that, Lotus off the bottom. They're ahead of HRT on the countback. And yeah, really close between the 3 backmarker teams. Let's see who can win that one. Well, that was a pretty crazy race, wasn't it? The AI not on their greatest form, but we picked them off, got through the field nicely. We got Kobayashi to kind of thank for getting us closer to the group up in front. Massa's first win, Senna's first win, so a good weekend to be Brazilian. Alright, next time out we don't have the Brazilian Grand Prix, we got the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. So yeah, Abu Dhabi not the finale this season. Still 2 races to go, even though it's looking like it's also going to be a dead rubber in the constructors. But 2 more races of 2011 to go. If you did enjoy that race, please leave a like and subscribe if you'd like to join us for those last 2 races of the season. I'm really looking forward to 2012 now. And I'll see you guys in Abu Dhabi. Take care.